So I think
Okay,
we should
shall we
start the
continue?
session. Yes, sir, you can continue with the session.
Okay, so we continue. How do we benchmark? I left with that question, how do we benchmark? So yes, very important to know. Whenever Nike sir or SNS talks about benchmarking L&T, the one company that comes in their mind, uppermost in their mind, is General Electric. They always dream of benchmarking their company with General Electric. So what does General Electric do in the digital marketing? I'm giving you a very small glimpse. My entire presentation on General Electric last year, this time I presented at L&T Bangalore. But yes, it's great to watch that company and their digital marketing campaigns. So an industrial titan at the forefront of technological innovations, have admirable online marketing campaigns. Apart from popular social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagrams, G is also present in Vine and Tumblr. Okay, Vine and Tumblr also. Vine is for short videos, 6-second videos. Tumblr is a micro blogging site. Both are very popular. General Electric, Nehal, I got some disturbances coming from your side. General Electric has a thing or two to teach today's digital marketers. What have they done is great to watch. The brand is constantly exploring new frontiers with the help of Wattpad. It's a big community of creative writers in the US, and they constantly create new, kind of ventures for companies who are innovation companies. So the content strategy, they came to begin with something called Breakthrough. Now, Breakthrough, they did along with National Geographic on their channel every Thursday 9 p.m. They premiered on the November 5th. Okay, they gave a glimpse of various breakthrough innovations. The resources and the budget for 6-hour series production was pretty much heavy, but they took that. An anthology of leading scientists, how their cutting edge innovations and advancements will change our lives in the immediate future and beyond. This is what they presented in series after series. And intent to bring the life stories, people, technology behind these breakthroughs and show how they were changing the world to show that they are an innovation company. So what makes GE's content so endearing? Not the stunning visuals of hundreds of shares on social media. It is the content that General Electric shares online. Innovation, new technology, or looking at science with a new perspective, bringing science closer to average folks, giving them the perspective in such a simple manner. They want to make it fun, entertaining, yet educational. Thus, the hashtag 6-second science campaign was born. And it was born through both Tumblr, microblogging, as well as on a new social network site called Vine. So in Vine, they came with this hashtag emoji science. Vine was a short form video, as I said, hosting service where users could share 6-second long looping video clips. So hashtag second science was one of their most successful online marketing ideas to date. Watch it. There are plenty of videos online. It began with a quick science experiment on Vine, which rapidly became popular that the brand decided to create a social media contest out of it. And that contest ran for 2 seasons continuously. First on the new platform. GE is usually the first brand to begin a marketing campaign on a new social platform before the competitors. So back when Snapchat was still gaining traction with brands, GE joined in the fun just in time for the 45th anniversary of the moon landing. And the moment it happened, tune in tomorrow for an astronomical surprise guest. We are on Snapchat, GE. First thing that they said. Trying out something new requires resources, fresh talent, the difference between staying relevant or being forgotten. And this is what a traditional company like GE realized way back in 2006, and they started working heavily on it. And by 2012, 2013, 14, they embarked on a very emphatic digital marketing campaign. Snapchat, they came with a geo filter, which was in 2015. It had a its own geo filter to get young fans fired up and ready for their holiday. Now, GE used the term geofilter again to her biggest advantage by having the first G and E capitalized. Nothing, but it was geo-targeting their consumers at a particular airport. The Snapchat feature activated only with location services will show specific GE travel filter for photos, so you can tell friends and family where you are headed for. So they said somebody at LAS, or say MCI is Miami, LAS is Las Vegas, or Heathrow, or STL is Phoenix. Now, any of the airports, somebody who logs in and gets a GE travel filter, puts up the photos. Thanks to everyone who uses Snapchat travel filter. The brand hopes to remain relevant to Snapchat young demographic because they are next generation customers, investors, and employees. Wise world indeed from a brand with vision. Each of those people who have used the Snapchat platform were given sent across nice mails. Some of them were given gifts, small gifts at the airport. Some of gifts were mailed to them. Now, all this was to create that young audience who are their future managers. Relate the brand to new ideas. One of the most challenging aspects of digital marketing is connecting your brand message to what people are talking about. And at L&T, we have ample opportunities to do this. This can be exceptionally tricky if you are in niche markets such as construction engineering. But yes, when you are in an industry like construction engineering, you have the ability and the capability to project how different you are and what is the knowledge management that you have got, which can be used extensively to guide your clientele. After all, who wants to chat about science, innovation, and manufacturing? Your clients, always on the forefront. However, General Electric was able to rise up to the challenge and even succeeded in attracting people to their campaigns because they were very, very customer focused. Relevancy strategy. The entire marketing plan designed to withstand changes in technology and the web. They knew that the way the customer is looking for products and looking for partnerships is on the web. So they had a diversified marketing tactics to reach more of the younger generation, which they consider to be their company's future. They are not only inspiring buyers, but also attracting potential investors and employers. So GE is also investing in creative writers on Wattpad. In fact, they have already some 62 writers actively engaged in writing on various small case threads, various case studies and things like that. So is Wattpad, and put a new spin into their old science comic. In fact, Wattpad having a science platform, the Church of Scientology had signed up a long time back. They are away with it. Now Wattpad is doing a whole lot of small science series. The Sci-Fi comic series. Our Place in the Space. Our Place in Space has been read more than 16,000 times, and this is there on the GE website. This is what they support. There are people who look forward to see, okay, what's next? What's next coming on their side? And the young generation. Wattpad, again, it's a free runaway to read online, 1.7 billion, 18 million monthly visitors. This is about the small comic, platform. G is also on Pinterest. Pinterest profile is proof of what happens when creative digital marketing ideas meet trending topics, because this is where you can put a whole lot of information. So GE has put their industrial company transforming industries with GE Store, shared tech software solutions, allowing machines to connect with teams. So badass machine, GE around the world, brilliance in motion. So on their most successful board, Hey Girl is a collection of romantic pickup lines from famous GE scientists and has almost 18,000 followers. Now, yes, romanticism is one of the avenues that they follow, like HUL did with spiritualism in India in a big way. And I don't know how many people know about Kan Khajura Station was a HUL campaign in the rural markets. In fact, today HUL rural markets is more than 55% of HUL business. How they did it? It's a case in point. Okay, Pinterest is not popular, so they used a mobile platform and they called it Khan Khajura Station with their own FM channel, giving songs what they want, which request, okay, a nice label and a lot of their own ads. Customer reviews. G implemented customer review system, big time, opened all the social media networks. They are today version of word of mouth advertising, powerful tool when it comes to local search engine optimization. In fact, the entire search engine optimization rests on the customer reviews in a big way. How they create traffic. Because any website that creates traffic is going to be on top of the SERP, search engine result page, when anybody searches. So customer reviews, services that they offer, how they are better from the competitor, making customers talk about it makes a big difference. So customers who visit the GE Appliance website can leave testimonies about the electronics that they bought. So if they have issues or concerns, a GE representative is also standing by. There's a chat platform which opens up the moment the review is there and to provide assistance. And they give online assistance. And sometimes small issues are resolved online there and there. Example, now there is a GE, somebody bought a GE appliance. Okay, so small, somebody put a little things. Two missing features I would like to see: a bulb in the freezer. Hey, it's dark in there. And split shelving and door racks, otherwise love it. And somebody has responded, yes, I recommended this project. After that, he's saying. Now, these are the kind of tools GE has been using extensively. So with this came GE's turnaround strategy. They knew for certain that consumers are smart, meaning they are all digitally enabled. They have the web, social media at their fingertips. Today, you go to buy a product, the first thing that you look is online, what is the price? You're going to buy a new mobile phone, first thing that you will look at, even when at the store, what is the price online? So they are no longer easily swayed by TV ads, Facebook promotions, or BuzzFeed videos, entertaining as they may be. But they are always going to check. Today's consumer wants to be part of something big. The millennials in particular are highly concerned about social impacts and becoming change agents. They want to make an expression. They have a choice. They are not the types who are going to take it lying down. They have an expression for everything. So if you want to achieve big things, you need to think big and pair up with someone big too. This is exactly what GE did. That's why GE teamed up National Geographic to give an old message a new twist. Takeaways? Yeah. General Electric is not only a great brand in the market, they also use clever digital marketing techniques. And GE understood the B2B funda very well. Engage, nurture, and sell. Engage your customers, nurture them, understand their lifetime value, and sell them. Catch them young. Let them grow with your brand. And they knew that content is king and has to be platform specific. You can't flow the same content across all platforms. L&T too can play it smart by observing what they do best and then adopting them into our own campaign. We don't have to spend millions on partnerships or ads. It's all about having a clear picture of where we want to be. Take the case of like GE talks about innovation. Are we short of innovations? It's all over in the press. We are one of the top or innovation companies in the country. We fall in the world's most innovative companies. We fall within the top 50 category. Look at the innovative turnkey projects that we have done. We have a lot of solutions and case studies on our sites. NetApp Innovation Day 2016 is a big thing. Forbes published an article about our labs and technology in 2012. Look at our incubation labs. Now, are we using those kind of information, those knowledge management tools that we already have in our digital marketing campaigns? Now, this is where we need to look at rather deeply to understand where we can use content immense, knowledge immense. How we convert these things to our digital marketing strategy is the next question mark that we need to answer. Now let's look at mobile marketing. Needless to mention, today in India we have more mobile phones than the population. Mainly because there are people with multiple mobile phones. Even then, 1.2 billion, 1.3 billion mobile phones is no joke. Everybody is connected to a mobile. So mobile marketing toolkit, yes, you can have paid, owned or earned, whatever paid text ads, voice, display, video, all kind of things. You can have a continuous conversation with your clients. In fact, this is one of the tools which is very highly used in our country today. In fact, many other countries do not use mobile so engagingly. In fact, if you look at the data usage in the world, even compared to the US, data usage in India is the highest. Two reasons. One, because more than 40% of our rural markets are media dark, meaning internet is not available. Some of them do not have, regular electricity. There are shutdowns and things like that, but mobile works. You go to rural markets, you will find solar charging stations for mobile. Houses have installed small solar charging stations for the mobile because they cannot live without a mobile. And those solar chargers do not cost a bomb. They don't even cost as much as your mobile phone. Maybe about $1,200 you can get a mobile. And it's very popular. In fact, Vodafone is introduced in every marketplace. You'll find those small kiosks where they have got solar charging stations. And there are a lot of chargers left around. Anybody can go and plug their charger there and charge their phone. So this is kind of thing that's happening. So media dark areas, there are a lot of mobile densities in those media dark areas. That's why mobile marketing is an important tool. Paid forms of mobile marketing, yes, text, you all know. India is the biggest SMS market. Come elections, you will have, the likes of Narendra Modi and Rahul Gandhi on, there can be, millions of, and it's, yes, one of the best mass marketing tool. Push SMS, tag footers, meaning the footers that come when you open your mobile, or the USSD string. It is nothing other than unstructured supplementary server data that comes at the bottom, which keeps on scrolling. Or voice, you can have outbound dialing, or you can have caller ring back tones or ad ring back tones, mobile radio. 139 most popular. In fact, I am told that there are about close to about 22 million 139 SMSs that happen every day. Meaning people want to understand what is their PNR number. 139 is the biggest success story of railways again. Display, yes, you can have apps, wireless apps, in-apps, rich media apps, native ads. Now native ads and rich media cannot come on all the phones. There are two types of mobile phones. Let me tell you this. One is a smartphone, which you all not internet enabled. There are non-internet enabled phones also, which you can do almost everything because they are app based. It's called feature phones. And in fact, most of these rural markets, the feature phones are very, very. So you can download an app using your GSM or a CDMA and use that app for almost all kind of activities. So native ads, yes. Then video, yes. Video pre-rolls. In every new film which is being launched, there are pre-rolls, small snippets that are shared across big time in the rural markets again. And those video pre-rolls don't need any kind of internet. It's again sold through an app. Lead users to your outlet with Google Maps. Now, Have you ever thought retail chain stores need a customer to find you quickly? Zomato ad campaigns rely on audience targeting. As I said earlier, you can see all these kind of logos about drink, restaurant, about coffees, cafes, and things like that. Okay, and then you can, if you use, I mean, typical software like Dreamwalk and things like that, you can also get, if you have a loyalty program on any of the, airline or Starbucks or maybe uh, Dunkin' Donuts or 7-Eleven, you can get free fries, free this, free that. So many things. It all depends on loyalty programs. So as you are traveling, these things can work for you. Take how it applies for L&T. Again, I just took the other day a small, uh, I mean, from the Google map. I just L&T dealer in Coimbatore, and I found these. Okay, and there are small those bags indicating they are where you can shop. Now those things, if you convert into on the right side of the screen, you'll find have put L&T logos on that. Now it's a very simple tool. All that you have to sign up with the Google map and tell them, okay, I'm prepared to pay for that L&T logo, which will come up. And this is a very important tool. Look at the kind of visibility that will improve. Look at the moment anybody asks for electrical goods, okay, straight away L&T logos keep coming. There are electrical hardware shops, but L&T logo keeps coming. No, these are all, I'm just giving you small snippets of what kind of tools can be used. Same way, let's look at now content. Content is key. Right content to the right audience at the right time, on the right channel, at the right platform, very important. Don't make me think that is what Steve Krug says. Visitors should be able to finish the intended task as easily as possible. Visitors should not be told to search here, go there, look at that, tag here, click there, nothing doing. Imagine the visitor to your website is a monkey wearing a red fez. As he is as a mission to find the banana, your job, make it easy to find the banana. This is exactly what Gordon said way back 16 years ago in this book, The Red Book. So you need to make it that simple. That's very important in your content. How do we know if your content is marketing for you? First, is it targeting the specific market, the interest group? Is it going to the right community? Is your content informative? Is it relevant? Is it valuable to those you are targeting? Are they going to look at it, download it? Or is it just a sales pitch? If it is just a sales pitch, he will read once and forget it. Does it educate your target audience about your industry without being too sales oriented and pushing just your products or services? How generic you are is very important. You can be specific, but you need to be seen as a little bit generic also. Does your message include a subtle marketing message that grabs the reader's attention? What is unique about what you're saying? Where do you get them interested in what you offer? Does it leave the reader wanting more information? Is he prepared to sign up? Is he prepared to leave back his email ID? Is he prepared to give you your his mobile number? Does it stir an emotion within the reader and inspire the action? No, these are the questions that come up. Type of content. The most commonly used type of content is blog post, though other types of content can resonate with your customer as well. What it could be? White papers and ebooks. Hundreds of cases are lying with us in our repository. What do we do with them? Yes, we have got a site where we have some caselets, some case studies are available to the people. I don't deny that. We do share some case studies with the people. But yes, tip of the iceberg. You have plenty of caselets, so many stories with each of our clients, and those stories can make wonderful content for the masses. You have lovely videos, infographics. We can run quizzes. In fact, with dealer networks for dealer training programs, for customer learning, you can run quizzes. Lists. Look at IKEA. IKEA runs a list. You want to do up your home, okay? Electricals you want to buy, These are the lists that you give you. How many points you want? Where do you want to put them? Okay, and you can use VR, virtual reality, to show your home and decide where you want to. It will superimpose the entire wiring diagram, the entire box positioning diagram, everything for you. How to guides, yes. How do you do this? How to do that? Webinar, question answer sessions, surveys, interviews. There are brilliant interviews. Naik sir has given such brilliant interviews in certain places. We have never encashed that. SNS is doing that now. Editorials, podcasts, so many things that we have, content we have plentiful. How do we do it? What are the content sophistication and what timelines that we look at it? Okay, web pages are a foundation. Then you need to put video, infographics, response, which is a rich content. And then you move towards personalization, dynamically substituted content based on visitor's profile. Understand, okay, this is my visitor. He's a customer. He's a user. This is my dealer. This is a, government agency who's looking for my defense products, or he's looking for this, whatever. Understanding that. All these things, then you can build on that marketing apps. So all these apps will collect more accurate intent data from visitors, feeding better personalization profiles. So as you go up the axis, you can build a lot of capability within your digital marketing platform in such a way that you will capture data and use them intelligently to give your customers what they want. So content is integral to any digital marketing strategy. It doesn't seek to improve one channel isolation as a search engine optimization or social media or email marketing or company's website strategy. Instead, it gives a multi-channel lifecycle management, unifying all your digital assets, your marketing communication, your customer support acquisitions, your retention, growth goals. Everything can be encapsulated in such a way that you can give them a multi-channel encapsulated form. It can be a coherent content marketing plan, will reduce the need for separate plans for individual digital marketing activities. Unfortunately, L&T has got several, different business segments. Customer segments also vary. So we need to work around that. Our corporate side can talk about the big things, and our individual company websites or the division websites have to talk about their product, and they need to create content which is unique for them. So it's all about conversation. What do we talk? Content marketing is a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, consistent content to attract and retain a clearly defined audience, so that you can derive profit from them. You can have your lifetime value from those customers. So if you want to reap rich rewards, that valuable content brings, you need to start communicating differently. And for all kind of engagements, there are different rules. You can't apply the same rules which you use in Facebook for Twitter, or what you use in Instagram for say Picasa Web or wherever. If you're using whatever, the entire SNS is a huge spectrum. What you choose and what you use there has to be chosen. It has to be right platform and right audience and your right content. Because of the change buying behavior in the web-driven world, your content has to be completely specific. It is not one-time shot. It has to be an ongoing conversation with the people who are your prospects, your customers, your influencers, at all those kind of people constantly should be engaged. It should be not one way. It should be an art of listening, learning, sharing across all channels. As I said, the entire conversation, if you look at the entire network, social network sites, the art of listening, learning, sharing. Now, I have given you the whole picture here. blog platforms, blog conversation platform, blog communities, micromedia, live streams, SMS like Ping, your WhatsApp comes in that category, social networks, Facebook, Bebo, Hi-Fis, then niche networks, LinkedIn. No professional company can be without being on LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, you don't exist. So niche networks, LinkedIn, Plaxo. Then customer service networks, Yelp, Google, Yahoo Groups. Video, plenty of video sharing. In fact, YouTube, all that L&T on YouTube I find is all those parties. I mean, people have shared, their New Year parties or some kind of a launch parties or things like that. But there are very interesting video library which L&T has. Video aggregation, documents, events, music, wild,